Kelly, it's what you ladies have been waiting for, and gentlemen, of course. We've got Josiah Hawley from NBC's The Voice, and make sure you listen closely to what he has to say about having Usher as a coach and not Adam Levine.
Ooh.
Check it out. That's right, Aaron. We have been excited about The Voice.
All your Facebook and Twitter
yes,
girlfriends have been excited.
Pretty much. Everybody's been hitting me up, and they're like, oh, my gosh, you have the best job ever, Kelly. You get to interview Josiah Hawley. Josiah, are you on the line?
I'm on the line. I'm here.
Well, hey, Josiah, what's going on? You get to work with Usher, and you're on The Voice. Does it get any better than this right now?
I'm telling you, it's definitely really exciting. It's definitely a great moment in life. I'm pretty stoked.
Cool. So what's been the challenging part of it?
The challenging part has been connecting to a lyric that's not my own. For the most part, I'm a songwriter, and I perform my own stuff. So it's taking a lyric that's not my own and making it my own, and it's just stepping into someone else's skin and to really relate to people. And so, yeah, that's a tough thing to do, but a super important thing, obviously, as a performer on the show.
When you say relate to people, do you mean, typically like you're shyer, or what does that mean?
Relating to people to everybody who's watching, to the audience of the show, yeah. I've got to take the lyric and make it my own and really perform on a level to where they're like, oh my gosh, to where they feel it. That's the goal, for people to really feel what I'm saying.
Right, feel it like as if you wrote it, because you're probably used to doing your own material, as you just said.
Yeah, I perform live and I do my own stuff, and yeah, so it's definitely a challenge, but I'm really excited about it.
Josiah, you did perform one of, I have to say, probably a very gutsy song, Sunday Morning, which is my favorite song. It has a lot of meaning to it. Well, yeah, you picked one with the lyrics are just, they just flow. Of course, you were able to do that justice, but why did you pick Sunday Morning? And knowing or is it just you wanted the challenge?
Man, I love that song. There's not a lot of covers that I've been super familiar with that I perform, but that's one that I know really well. And it was a great song. I love the lyrics, and honestly, my goal was to pick Adam. That was my goal going into it. But then I was given the advice, you know what? Just when you're up there, if more than one chair turns, really just take a moment and ask them questions. So that's what I did. I actually asked Blake and Usher and Adam, like, why did you turn around? Why would you want me on your team? And so that wasn't seen. So then they gave me the reasons, and so my gut, everything told me that I needed to go with Usher. Everything he said was super encouraging. And go ahead, yeah.
I was going to say, what did Usher say that stood out?
He just said, he's like, look, man, are you ready to work? He's like, do you want to do this the rest of your life? Because my goal is not just to have you do this for a little while, but to make a career forever out of this. Is this something you want to do? Because I want to help you do that. And it's like, well, yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for.
You're like,
that's
I
smart.
need to do more than a few months.
He's pretty intense, right? I saw one scene where I think somebody was laughing, and he's like, is this a joke? But what's that like working with him? Is it everything you thought, or how is he different?
Man, I'm really enjoying working with him. He can definitely be intense, but he's just trying to make sure everybody's taking it seriously. That's all. So it's, after that moment that we saw where he's like, do you think this is funny? After that, the rest of the rehearsal went really well. He's basically just on point. Yeah, I know. It's just like, okay, this guy's serious, so let's make sure we're serious, okay?
Which is good, because that's what you want as a coach, right? I mean, you don't want somebody just for show.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
No, you want someone who really will challenge you, who is taking it seriously, who actually wants to push you as far as possible. Like, that's super important to me. It's fantastic working with him. I really enjoy it.
Definitely. So now, it tapes in Los Angeles, but you're originally from Arizona, correct?
Originally from Arkansas.
Oh, Arkansas.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. What's been the difference between, coming from Arkansas and then now coming out to Los Angeles? What's the biggest difference for you?
Well, I grew up in Arkansas. My whole family's there. So then I ended up moving to Nashville to pursue music for school. So I went to college for music, and that was great. It was a great experience, and then got married when I was there. So it's like we formed again like a community around us with just awesome friends and great people. So then it was just like, all right, now it's time to move to a new city. So then we moved again to Los Angeles, not knowing anybody, and so it's just a whole new world, and didn't know anybody, but oh my gosh, it's just been an amazing experience. We've met so many people. We've got a lot of really good, solid friends now, and it's just been an amazing experience all around. There's just so much to do, and a great music scene, and I've been able to work here as well for modeling, and it's just been a wonderful experience.
Now, I want to ask, other than modeling, of course, you're into motorcycles. I have to ask, what kind of motorcycle do you run with?
I've got a 1981 KZ650. It's pretty awesome, man. I love it.
Oh, man. I'm still waiting to get my license. What bike do you think I should go with as my first bike?
Man, you don't want something crazy big right away, like 1,000cc or something, but it depends. Are you going to ride it on the freeway? You're just going to ride it around town? I do the freeway every day. I'm out and about.
You have to be on a motorcycle.
You have to be on a freeway wherever you go.
Gosh, I lasted 2 months here. When I first moved here, I lasted 2 months, and I'm like, I can't take this anymore. Sold the car, got the bike. Oh my gosh, there's nothing like it. If I'm in Santa Monica and I had to go all the way to Echo Park at 5:30, it takes me 30 minutes.
Wow.
Well, you could give Kelly a ride then, because she's got to get around town left and right.
Yeah, getting around town, it's just there's no easy way about it. What has been the scariest part about being on The Voice up until this point?
It's just knowing that you're in front of, 15, 16 million people at any given point. So it's like, all right, you want to make sure that you are focused, and, you kind of are sometimes worried about how you're going to look. They've been really good they make you look good. They do a good job, and they take care of you. With some other shows, they're all about just the drama, and they don't really care how you look. But for The Voice, they're really particular, and they want to make sure everybody looks good, which is awesome. But it's just, you're in front of a lot of people. A lot of people are watching, so you obviously want to do your best. So there's just, the nerves of, man, what if I screw up here? I don't want the world to see me screw up, when I'm performing, because this is what I do. So it's just like,
And I understand you beatbox.
I do. I do beatbox,
Can we hear a little something?
Yeah, sure, why not,
Good morning, Josiah.
Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? All right, let me see here.
Yeah, and that was Josiah Hawley on Live with Aaron and Kelly. We will be tuning in to watching The Voice and supporting you, Josiah. Great job on The Voice, and we just wish you all the success in the world.
Yes, wish you all the best. Keep in touch.
Rock and roll. Thank you so much, guys.
Well, that was really interesting. I don't know why. I thought he was from Arizona.
Well, the A and R probably threw you off, though. You stopped at R.
Instead
of Arkansas,
I just saw the
Arizona. Yeah, and that's totally a guy I would go riding with, right?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, absolutely. But see, I would kick it up a notch. He said kind of tame it down at the beginning with the bike. No, I'm going to go full on.
You just jump right in.
Yeah. I'm going to go with my ninja. They're going to be like, not a ninja.
All right, you guys, stay tuned. When we get back, we have yet another singer from